BPC-157 TB-500 blend. BPC-157, known as body protection compound, was identified in human gastric juice. It offers a broad spectrum of protective properties, including neuroprotective for the brain, cardioprotective for the heart, gastroprotective for the stomach, and as well helping muscles, joints, ligaments. TB-500 is a synthetic analog of thymosin beta-4, which is a naturally occurring protein that facilitates tissue repair, cell movement, and inflammation reduction across many systems in the body. When combined, BPC-157 and TB-500 form a synergistic blend that supports enhanced healing and recovery. So how does this blend work? Well, BPC-157 activates the body's natural regeneration processes, healing tissues like brain, stomach, heart, joints, and muscles. It enhances blood vessel formation, accelerating healing and improving organ function while modulating neurotransmitters for better cognitive function. TB-500 binds to actin, which is essential for cell repair, and accelerates healing by increasing immune cell numbers and decreasing inflammation. Additionally, TB-500 promotes muscle cell growth, aids in heart tissue recovery after injury, and additionally stimulates new brain cell growth. Together, the blend delivers a targeted localized effect. Now let's go into dosing and cycling for BPC TB-500 blend. For BPC, the dosing I've seen anywhere from 300 to 800 micrograms per dose. And then for TB-500, I've seen anywhere from 300 to 1,000 micrograms per dose. But I have seen higher doses of 2,000 to 3,000 micrograms in severe injuries with positive results. And additionally, for injuries, I've seen splitting the dose into 2 doses a day and injecting around the area can potentially give better results. For cycling, typically cycles are daily for 30 days and can be extended up to 90 days or even 120 days, but at least a 30-day minimum cycle break between cycles. And really, cycle length and intensity really depends on the response and the goal. The goal of the compounds is to return the body back to homeostasis or to heal the body. So once that's been resolved, there's no need to continue the cycle. Now let's go to cautions and counterindications. From my research, I've seen nausea, water retention, and feeling temporarily tired. When it comes to counterindications, from my research, is individuals with active or history of autoimmune disorders or active infections and cancers. And you're probably thinking is, why would that be a counterindication if these peptides help with healing? And the thing is, there's still a lot of uncertainty about that, if these compounds will help with an active flare-up or make the flare-up worse. But for now, it's a counterindication. Now let's go into Reconstitution, and my goal is to cover the most common vials on the market, which for my research of today is a 10 mg bottle and a 20 mg bottle. Starting off with a 10 mg bottle, which is 5 milligrams of both, so 5 milligrams of BPC-157 and 5 milligrams of TB-500. So to do this, we're gonna add 2 mLs of bacteriostatic water. And then once mixed thoroughly, starting off with the 3 most common doses, which is the biggest syringe. The first one is 600 micrograms, which that'd be 12 units or 0.12 ml, roughly about 16.7 doses per this bottle. And for a little bit more is 800 micrograms, which that's 400 of BPC, 400 of TB-500, which that would be 16 units on the syringe or 0.16 ml, and that'd be about 12.5 doses per bottle. And then lastly, the higher dose would be 1 milligram, and that would be 500 micrograms of BPC and 500 micrograms of TB-500, which that would be 20 units in the insulin syringe or 0.2 ml, and that'd be about 10 doses per bottle. And then for more customization, 400 micrograms would be 8 units, 500 micrograms would be 10 units, 700 micrograms would be 14 units, 900 micrograms would be 18 units, 1.1 milligram would be 22 units, 1.2 milligrams would be 24 units, 1.5 milligrams would be 30 units, and 2 milligrams would be 40 units. And now I'll zoom out and you can take a full screenshot of the picture if you wish to do so. Now moving on to the 20 mg bottle, which is 10 milligrams of BPC-157 and 10 milligrams of TB-500, starting off with adding 3 mLs of bacteriostatic water to the vial. And once mixed well, here are the 3 most common doses I've seen, starting off with 600 micrograms, that would give you 300 of each peptide, that would be 9 units on the syringe or 0.09 ml, giving you about 33 doses. Next would be 800 micrograms, the second dose, and that's about 400 micrograms of each peptide, which would be 12 units on the syringe or 0.12 ml, and that'd be about 25 doses per bottle. And for a higher dose is 1 milligram, and that'd be 500 micrograms of each, 500 BPC and 500 TB-500, which would be 15 units on the insulin syringe or 0.115 ml, giving about 20 doses per bottle. And if you want some more customization, 400 micrograms would be 6 units, 500 micrograms would be 8 units, 700 micrograms would be 10 units, 900 micrograms would be 14 units, 1.1 milligram would be 17 units, 1.2 milligram would be 18 units, 1.5 milligram would be 23 units, and 2 milligrams would be 30 units. Well, anyways, thank you for watching. I hope this video helped you out. I will be updating these videos if there's more common vial sizes that hit the market. But if you want more, either check out my books on Amazon, Peptides Made Simple, or join my Peptide Academy VIP. I greatly appreciate your support. Please like and subscribe, and I'll stick around for future videos.